Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer and thanks for joining me on my weekly intuitive reading channel, and I appreciate your support. This week the reading is for Monday the 18th of July through to and including the 24th. I hope you all had a brilliant week last week. The energies in the card called for some deep transformation, and if it wasn't like, I would say, going back to the energies of that week, one part that I missed and that became aware to me was that it was a profound healing, but it wasn't the end of it. But there was a big leap, and it seems that there are a lot of us going through this right now. So the energies that are currently existing are bringing this about. There's a lot of us doing some major leaping in our releasing and calling ourselves back into our bodies and into the present moment. Sorry, do you hear slip, 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 slip? Jackson has decided to have some water, so I don't know if you can hear that. Probably not, but I always have to include him, right? So let's jump into this week's reading. So I'm going to do the same format as last week. I believe it was like a past, present, future row, and then drawing one card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle with a message from your higher self. Okay, so just off the bat here, the week, or I should say the energies that we're moving out of at the beginning of the week, is the Four of Swords. So this is about taking a time out. So either you are feeling this, you've gone through this, considering this, I'm recording this on the Sunday, and oh yeah, I forgot, I'm also recording this week's video from Powell River. So I think next week when I record, I'm actually going to be in northern Vancouver, but I'll keep you posted on that if you join me again next week. So Powell River today, this week I'm here just for 2 nights. So back to the card, the Four of Swords. So this is the energy we're moving out of. So this is obviously beginning on the Monday. So I would say this was like maybe, the weekend sort of energy. It's like a timeout, resting. It feels like a regrouping comes to mind. And I say that because next we have the Page of Wands. So interestingly enough, this feels like some information downloaded. Okay, this is interesting because I never would have said the Page of Wands was, that, but I feel like this is like some information in this timeout or reflection or the space that you created was a time for you, an important time to kind of have a download of information, channeling that information from your higher self or your guides of kind of your direction. And so your direction being your passion. It doesn't feel like this is an outside person or an outside influence, but it actually does feel like it is from, internal, and which is wonderful. It's like a little bit more clarity or something like that. And then after that, we have the Empress. So this is, it's like there's this feeling, and to me it feels directly related to the download of information received in your time of rest. And it's like it feels like there's a brewing of this new energy coming in. So if you had any type of healing or release or shift last week, then it's going to allow some new energies to come in, of course, right? Because we're creating that space. And so it feels like there's, like with this download and information coming in, or that has come in, there's this energy of almost like excitement, or like there's things coming, there's good things coming, really positive things coming, and that are going to be, brought into the world, that are just so full of ideas and possibilities. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so into the present energies for this week, we are starting off with the Six of Pentacles. So this is a really good card in that you're feeling very, at this stage in the game, and whatever it is that you're doing, but you're feeling very, there's a contentment, but also, what's the word, supported. You're feeling just that things are in balance. You're feeling, it's a very positive card. It feels like there's a good give and take of energies. So, it could be about boundaries, your boundaries, that you are listening to yourself and knowing how much to give and how much to hold back for yourself. So you're not depleting your energy, your time, whatever it is that you are working on. So the middle card of the whole reading is the Six of Wands, so another six. So again, this is like a little bit of a feeling of like a celebration, because it's like you are very aware that you've reached another stage. So it's like, yay me, and you are feeling like you're headed in the right direction. Like, again, it's very positive. And then we have the Fool. So this is the bottom card, middle row. So the Fool is about, trusting that universe, trusting that you don't even know where it is 100% what the next step is going to be, but you're on the edge and you're trusting that it's going to show itself. The sun is shining. I feel like that's a very significant symbol in the card, because it's just a feeling of things are getting better, things are lightening up and are feeling more spacious, and you are feeling very positive. So finally, at the end of the week, we have the Eight of Wands. So lots of wands this week. We have 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess 3. Okay. So we have the Eight of Wands. It felt like there was more to me for a second there. But we have the Eight of Wands. So this is these changes. I think it's just signifying that, we are releasing and creating space and making changes in our life, and we are following our intuition. We are setting aside the hamster on the wheel in our mind that causes hesitation and doubt, and we are trusting more our intuition and our heart and letting that lead us. So things are happening quicker, because as we take action on the little nuggets of information that we intuit or that we channel and download, that is going to propel that energy more and more and more. So things are going to happen quicker. It's like that feeling of time speeding up, and before you know it, 5 weeks have gone by. And I say just 5 weeks for myself personally, being on Vancouver Island for 5 weeks, like it went by in a snap. I can't believe that 5 weeks on the island is gone and I'm back on the mainland. It hardly seems possible. Okay, so just things are moving really quickly. And then it's followed by the Ten of Pentacles. So this is interesting, because this is like the end of something that, it's not the end, it's a completion. It's a completion of something that you've been working on. And it's all related here. So it's the energy, it's the rest, the downloading, the feeling positive, feeling that there's balance, you're following the intuition, you're feeling little victories because you're very aware of all these stages you're going through and changes. and with the Sun and the Fool, and you're not sure where the road or the path is leading you, but you're trusting it. And so things are moving very quickly. And so it's like, so that brings me back to the Ten of Pentacles. And I want to say that, again, it feels like the completion of a cycle. So a completion of these changes and this journey, this part of your journey. And again, moving very quickly, but it feels like we're at we've reached another end of a cycle of growth, if that makes sense. I guess that's the best way to put it, because I was trying to find the words. So we've reached the end of a cycle of growth. And so we are actually ending the week with the Hanged Man, which is, to me, a excellent card. It is a major arcana card. It's, you know, the person hanging there, he's got the aura, the bright light around his head. So it's like enlightenment. So it's definitely, to me, talking about all this and completing a cycle of new awareness, carrying more energy, your energy, the universal energy in your body. So just vibrating at a higher rate, functioning more from the vibration and the intuition, and just totally, it's like a new operating system. So it's downloading, you know, in stages, so that our bodies can handle it and our nervous systems can handle it. And so we've just gone through a massive cycle. So this is showing again, and I'm repeating myself, but I'm just summing up what the cards are telling me, or what I'm perceiving from the cards, that the end of the week, we are at the end of this cycle of higher, you know, just a more energetic level of existence in this third dimensional world, which is incorporating the higher dimensions. So anyways, okay, I think I've hummed and hawed and bumbled over that reading enough. So it's a very positive reading, and I feel like it's just confirming what a lot of us have been going through and feeling. And if you have been questioning, then yes, take it as a great affirmation and confirming that yes, you are right. This is exactly what you've been going through, if you've been intuiting that in the subtle energies. So let's see what the message is from our higher self here for the week. Big, bold vision. So I feel like this is asking you, your higher self is asking you to dream big. And I also believe that the universe has a plan, and it is typically more than you could ever dream of. So your higher self is asking you to, I think the point is to not limit yourself and what you think is possible for you in your life. And that's what the card is about. Holding space, having ideas of where you want to go, because we don't really know where this is leading us, but trust that whatever's coming is going to be beautiful and amazing, and more than your mind, your thoughts could ever come up with. So just hold that and trust and have that space and be open and surrender to it. So again, I think it's a beautiful week. Thank you again so much for joining me. If you have any feedback, I always love your feedback. And I would love to reach 100 subscribers. So if you don't mind helping me out, I would really appreciate it to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Share my video with your friends if you find it helpful or even just funny or entertainment or whatever. I mean, I would appreciate it. And yeah, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That would be great. Thank you so much for your support. And remember that you are loved, you are love, and that I love you. And please join me next week. And I look forward to hopefully hearing from you. Okay, take care. Bye for now.